Hey, what's up? It's your boy 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. And about roughly about an hour ago, the internet just started fucking blowing up left and right. And come to find out, as part of James Gunn's 8 to 10 year plan, they actually are rebooting, and Henry Cavill is now done as Superman. He is out. He will no longer be Superman anymore. And we're gonna find out exactly what just happened. Henry Cavill announces he is done with Superman as James Gunn is developing a new movie. Henry announces his departure as the Man of Steel, and Gunn announces a new Superman movie. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I found out that James Gunn was co-CEO of the DCU, I looked at how he approached Peacemaker, and I knew then that the shit wasn't gonna be any good. Now we've lost Henry Cavill as Superman. But let's see what's going on here with Henry. Henry Cavill has announced he is done with the Superman role, as he recently had a meeting with the new co-CEOs of the DCU, James Gunn and Peter Safran. Cavill announced the news on Instagram as James Gunn has made his own announcement about developing a new Superman movie. Peter and I have a DC slate ready to go, which we couldn't be more over the moon about. We'll be able to share some exciting information about our first projects in the beginning of the new year, tweeted Gunn. Among those on the slate is Superman. Interesting. In the initial stages of our story, we'll be focusing on the earlier part of Superman's life, so the character would not be played by Henry Cavill. But we just had a great meeting with Henry, and we're big fans, and we talked about a number of exciting possibilities to work together in the future. Possibilities of working together in the future. You know what? If I was Henry Cavill, I wouldn't hold my breath for shit. Or if there's a possibility of working together in the future, I could see it being this Kingdom Come shit that people were talking about, being interested in seeing. Well, you know, that it takes place in the future with an older Superman. Played by who? Definitely not the young guy that they're going to get for this new Superman movie. We'll probably head back to Henry Cavill or go to Brandon Ruth if Henry Cavill's not interested in the shit. And then what? You'll get your older Superman at that point? Please. But let's move on. Update: James Gunn Superman movie details becoming known, and Gunn has confirmed Ben Affleck is in talks to direct a DC movie. Wow. Some more news, right? We lose Henry Cavill as Superman. Probably lost Ben Affleck as Batman. Yeah, more than likely, yeah. And then, but we're going to keep Ben around so he can direct the movie. Like that, like if that makes it any better. People want to see him as Batman. They wanted to see his Batman Arkham Asylum movie. But fuck that. Fuck his Batman, fuck him as an actor. We just want him back as a director. Whatever. Let's move on. Let's move on. So James Gunn tweets out, among those on the slate is Superman in the initial stages. Our story will be focusing on the earlier part of Superman's life, so the character would not be played by Henry Cavill. All right. We already went through that. So, damn good Superman. And yeah, the script for Man of Steel could have been better. Really could have. So what does Henry Cavill have to say about Superman? Regarding what Henry Cavill had to say, he also wrote about the meeting. I've just had a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran, and it's sad news, everyone, said Cavill. I will, after all, not be returning as Superman after being told by the studio to announce my return back in October prior to their hire. This news isn't the easiest, but that's life. At least he's taking it like a G, man. I don't know, at this point, I would have told them to go fuck themselves, them and Warner Brothers. Why? Because all the headache, the bullshit, being fucking ousted by the old regime, and then being brought back just to be kicked by the new regime. So, fuck all that, man. That shit would have burned bridges with me, but I guess Cavill is a better dude than I am, man. Cavill continued, the changing of the guard is something that happens. I respect that. James and Peter Safran have a universe to build. I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes. Wow. For those who have been by my side through the years, we can mourn for a bit, but then we must remember Superman is still around. Everything he stands for still exists. And the example he sets for us are still there. My return to where the cape has passed, but what Superman stands for never will. It's been a fun ride with you all. Onwards and upwards, Cavill concluded. The news that Henry Cavill is done with the Superman role follows it learned that Wonder Woman 3 is dead, with it rumored that Gunn and Safran are rebooting all the Justice League characters. Well, I think that's enough to read right there. No need to go any further. So, Henry Cavill is now gone as Superman. It might be a possibility he comes back sometime in the future, but you know what? And this is Hollywood and all that possibility shit. That shit don't mean shit. It happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But the thing is this is done kind of in such a shady and shitty kind of way that again spits in the fans' faces. We all had a feeling that something was coming, but we didn't know it was going to be this bad. And with James Gunn stating that he was going to take whatever worked for DC and then get rid of whatever didn't, you already knew that he was going to keep his Suicide Squad shit going, along with John Cena's Peacemaker, and that basically everything else would probably get pissed off in the wind. So you got hashtag fire James Gunn trending on Twitter. And from everything that I've seen between Twitter and Reddit, people are fucking mad and fired up as fuck behind this. Because it feels like we've all been being drugged along this bullshit ass fucking ride. And it just seems like at the very end, when Warner Brothers was talking about looking out for the fans, it looked like Warner Brothers only gave a fuck about themselves and could give two shits more about the fans at this point. I'm gonna tell you something. People say James Gunn is a fucking comic book fan. If he's a comic book fan, why would he tell John Cena, don't read any Peacemaker comic books? Because, motherfucker, he's not a fucking comic book fan. You can't say that you respect the source material while you trying to ditch it at the same time. Look, y'all, you see what kind of movies James Gunn puts out. Shit's either going to be more or less like the Suicide Squad, or shit's going to be like Brightburn or something in between. But right now, at this point, I'm not on board with this DCU shit. I'll still report on it because folks want to hear about it. And folks from time to time ask me what I think about this shit. So I'm definitely going to commentate on it. But this is a bullshit move. And the way Henry Cavill got treated all the way around is fucked up. You know, and he took it like a man. But at the same time, it's hard to see, you know, a good cat like Henry Cavill get fucking done like that. And I think that's bullshit on Warner Brothers' part. That's my take. That's how I feel. You guys let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. How do you feel about how Henry Cavill just got done again? After just returning back as Superman, how do you feel that Henry Cavill got done again by Warner Brothers? Do you think they did him any justice, or you think they fucked him over? Like I say, you guys let me know what you think about this bullshit in the comment section below. And as always, it's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Future Media. And I'm out. Peace.